On today's episode of the Keep It Coming podcast.
Poppers are getting banned.
Poppers are. There's on the bill to ban poppers.
They don't realize their breath smells bad. They don't realize their armpits smell bad. I've seen some shit, and I've seen your man do some crazy shit.
And if you have a relationship, like, maybe I'm thinking it from the men's point of view. All right. What's going on? Welcome back to the Keep It Coming podcast. Shayan, show us your new toy.
Yes, everyone say hi to Antonio. So this is my new pet rat. Basically, so Anthony has a snake. And every week I come over, I see Anthony has like a frozen rat ready to feed his snake. And last week I literally showed up and this one was alive. And not only was it alive, but it was like so cute and literally looks like a little like Disney character. So it's like, there's no way you could feed that. So I asked if I could keep him. And now he is part of the family.
Oh, Lord. Shayan has like a bunch of emotional support animals.
Yes. I have a Bambino, a Valentino, and now this is Antonio.
And then there's Athena.
What? And Athena. And my ex Austin is here too, so this is pretty awkward.
It's like your emotional support creature.
But yeah.
So tell us about your ways of coping with depression. Now that you have all of these animals, are they helping?
Yes, they are helping. I definitely think like get an animal because I feel like no matter what, no matter how depressed you are, you got to get the fuck up and you got to like take care of something other than yourself, you know? Because sometimes we lose the will to live. But I will say, like, there are a few things, because I'm getting out of my depression. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm like, she's glowing up. She's getting her glow back. And I feel like a big one is, like, no matter what, sunlight, for sure. Like, go out in the sun.
Vitamin D.
Get your window, like, literally open up your blinds. Go get your blood work done. Seriously. Check all your levels. Make sure all your levels are good and ready to go, because that is also another. Because it might not be depression. It might be, like, something's just off. But then, yeah, I don't know. And really sit with yourself, really learn how to like let certain things go. And a big one I really want to talk about, no matter what. And I know people always say money doesn't buy happiness. Money doesn't buy happiness. It buys security. So don't ever fall back on your finances, because I think finances and falling back on that and the stress of that honestly contributes to so much depression. I feel like it's a big problem for a lot of people. So focus on that.
So do you think people get into relationships to save money?
Yes, all the time. Literally right now, because the economy is horrible right now. It's shit. And you can tell all the strip clubs are empty. The sex workers, they're not doing well. I'm getting by doing certain things that I don't want to talk about. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. But yeah, no, it's a little crazy. But yeah, everyone's in a relationship right now.
It's interesting that you think people get in relationships to save money when I think that relationships cost money.
Well,
I feel like if it's so much cheaper to go to a dinner by yourself or with friends, or you're splitting the bill, than if you have a relationship. Like, maybe I'm thinking it from the men's point of view. It's like you have to pay for the girl. You know what I mean? You got to pay for, you got valet, you got this. You know, you can't just sit at home by yourself and play video games when you're in a relationship. You got to get out and do shit.
But I feel like you usually go all out when you're like going on a date with someone. You want to impress them. You want to win them over. You're going to like go all out. Whereas I feel like when you're in a relationship, it's like, oh, let's just go to Cane's, or like, let's just go to In-N-Out. Let's just sit and watch a movie. You know, you're not going out and doing all that stuff and all that crazy stuff.
Speaking of mental health, can you go ahead and cut that middle screen before Shayan loses her mind?
What?
I see. I keep creeping over there.
No,
to that
I'm
screen.
looking at this camera.
Oh, she lie like a rug. There's a power button right behind the back,
rug.
right-hand side, lower right-hand side.
Yeah, I always think I'm looking at myself. Vanity consumes.
So,
her, okay?
what is orange blind, blonde blind?
And eyebrow blind.
And eyebrow blind.
Okay.
Try and put these in the notes. I have no idea what they mean. So explain to us what orange blind, eyebrow blind, blonde blind is.
Yes.
It's like a tongue twister. Say that 10 times.
So I, after watching some of our episodes and looking at some of our older clips, I realized that I have orange blindness, eyebrow blindness, and blonde blindness. Okay. So basically, it means like I do not see the perception of like my eyebrows, and at some of the episodes episodes,
Okay.
I was filling in my brows so dark, literally as if it was like with a dark Sharpie, and it was just square and block and literally took up half of my face. And I didn't even realize it until I was going on TikTok live and I was seeing myself a lot and people were commenting.
Well, it's probably because on the last clip that you posted, someone was like, "Oh, she's giving that chola look."
No, Chola is thin.
Oh, I thought chola was like a
thick.
Sharpie look.
No, it was like thick. Oh yeah, Sharpie, but it was like thick, really filled in, really crazy. So I went thinner on my brows, and I don't fill them in as much anymore. I am Persian, so they are pretty thick, like naturally. That and then orange blindness. I was going a little crazy with the spray tans.
Okay.
Now this is all natural. I don't use spray tans anymore.
Wow, you're gonna save all of my white leather chairs.
Yeah, no, literally. So now I'm not gonna
and sheets.
Yes, I'm not gonna make everything. I mean, well, I don't know about those sheets. That's not me. That's you.
How do you clean your sheets? I actually want to know this because when we even filmed the OF stuff and you'd lay on the beds, even when I bleached them, it wasn't coming out.
I don't shout spray.
I just yell at it.
You have to pour the shout. You gotta get the big shout spray and pour it in.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
'Cause
shout
I
spray
thought
is
like
a
bleach.
miracle.
No, there's still stains from.
You sure that's mine?
Yeah, I'm sure.
They looked a little.
It was
brown.
orange, not brown. There's a difference. And I don't be fucking Oompa Loompa.
Oh my God. And then blonde blindness is another thing. Like, I do not understand the perception of like ice blonde or like platinum blonde or beige blonde. I didn't know. I just thought blonde was blonde. And when people are like, oh my God, I went darker with my hair, but they're so blonde, I don't get it. It all looks the same to me. And there were moments where not only was I like Oompa Loompa orange, but I was wearing like the wrong tone of blonde. And it would just, I looked fucking crazy.
I don't know. I feel like you're your own worst critic because no one commented any of those things that you just mentioned on any of our stuff.
Austin does.
Well,
Austin does.
He's autistic though. So
yeah, well, that's true. He's a little autistic.
He's like a 9 on the spectrum.
He has no filter. He just lets it rip.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, I do think that there's things called like blinded by abs, or you can get blinded by certain things. I see people. Case in point, I met this dude a while back who. It was it's such a weird thing when you are attracted to someone and then it just doesn't work out. But then you see that person with someone who is in your mind like way beneath you.
Okay.
So you wonder like, what do they see in that person? You know what I mean? Like I have
they downgraded.
Yeah, and like I'm like, what are you blinded by? Like there has to be something with blinding you because I'm like I'm sitting there and like this is someone who like I was feeling for a little bit a while back. And then I saw him at the gym recently, and then he just was like, "Oh, this is the dude I'm seeing," and I was like, I like shook his hand. I'm like, "Oh, cute," and I looked at him and I was like, "There's no fucking way." Like, what a fucking ego blow. Like, I'm like, "Oh, you went from this to that." Like, damn. Like, I'm like, you must have something I'm not seeing because like
maybe it was
no
the
offense.
Personality.
It must be. That's the reason that you fell in love with your guy.
Well, there's
I definitely didn't see it.
Big dick, big wallet, or they might have an ugly fetish.
Your guy had neither of those things. So let's go down the list. What did he have?
He gaslighted me and and he was cool. He had this like cool style.
Cool whip.
He was cool. Yeah. He was definitely a vibe. He kept me young. He was chaotic. He was fun.
So, do you prefer a grower or a shower?
I don't really care.
No, as long as it gets there.
As long as it's inside me, that's all that matters.
I kind of like a grower. It's fun.
Really?
Yeah, I like to like watch it grow and like make it grow.
You like when it's like little squishy?
Yeah, I like when it's like this crazy surprise out of the middle of nowhere.
No, you need to be hard the moment you walk through the door with me. Like, I'm not making it grow. I'm not putting in labor. It's a lot of work.
No, well, I mean, like if you're dating someone, you can't expect it to be hard to walk the door every single time.
Okay.
Right?
No, yeah.
You
should always
you can't expect that.
Yeah.
Like, after a while,
I'm so
my
gorgeous.
goodness.
I'm the most beautiful girl in the world. Like you would.
Well, in the next episode, we're gonna talk about why Shayan's single.
Okay, wait. But there's blindness of a lot of things. But I do want to talk about this. What about, because you know how I had my issue with my mouth stuff and I got that under control. We got the smells under control. Smell blindness. Okay.
I don't know if that's a thing.
You don't think that's a thing?
Not at all.
There are
if you
people
smell,
who
you smell.
smell like shit and they don't realize they smell like shit.
Oh, to themselves.
Yeah.
Ooh, interesting.
They don't realize their breath smells bad.
saying
They don't
like-
realize their armpits smell bad. So I don't know.
Oh, what a good segue. She was smart on that one.
Look at that.
But I like the smell of armpits.
Call me Paul Blart because I'm on a segue.
Oh my God.
Wow.
So how about you ask the question so we could put it into a clip?
So now I'm put on the spot. Now Paul Blart fell off his Segway. Is laying on the floor asking for help.
No, but people like the realism of it.
Well, I smell good. Do you like a little bit of armpit stank?
I haven't worn deodorant in months. And like I would challenge myself to see how long I can go without wearing deodorant before someone makes a comment on it. And like I personally like the smell of a man. I like someone made a comment about like, and I don't agree with this one where it's people who want like a perfectly clean asshole. Someone was like, oh yeah, like you gotta have a little bit of man scent on like the asshole.
Oh,
I could see, I don't know, a tiny, if there's a tiny hint of like, maybe you left the gym, but I don't want a shit hint. But like, same thing with armpits though. If you have like a man scent, but not like the grilled onions from In-N-Out scent. What about you?
I don't know. I mean, the guys I like are I like really pretty boys, and they're like,
like smell like flowers and shit.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's weird. I don't want you to smell like a whole bottle of cologne because growing up Persian, that scarred me because that's what
for sure.
All of them, all of my uncles, that's how they smell.
Yeah. For sure.
And so so I like more of like someone's like natural scent. Like I remember there was this one guy I dated and his natural scent was he smelled like juicy fruit, and I just loved it. Like every time he would come around, I'm like, you smell like juicy fruit, but he never wore cologne, nothing. That was just his natural scent.
Yeah, I don't know, I like scents.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
I don't know. What's your favorite perfume?
Oh, I use anything by the brand Ex Nihilo because
anything by the brand. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought
so
that was the name of cologne.
No. It's called, the brand is called Ex Nihilo, and there is what's that called? Pheromones in it.
Oh yes.
It's really expensive. It's like $400, but that's my favorite. It's actually
I feel like every cologne costs $500 these days.
Everything is so expensive.
Yeah. I mean, I know Portrait of a Lady, Rouge 540 is $980. Like a lot of these really good colognes are over $500.
It's so I honestly
for a good scent,
don't
unless
know.
you're doing like Calvin Klein or something.
Yeah, I honestly don't know how people do it. Like it's so crazy. Like,
so I watched a fun series the other day, but we'll talk about that later. But it put me on the topic of something that you guys might know where this came from.
What?
Have you ever reused a condom?
No.
Like you saw a condom and reused it, or have you ever like done anything with the used condom that you have a crazy story about?
No, at all. What? Ew.
I've reused a condom before because like I couldn't find one to jerk off into, not to like.
Oh, okay.
But like I've like squeezed it out. And the only reason I asked is I did watch that series. What's it called again? Overcompensating. And there's a scene in there that you have to watch where like he finds a used condom and he was about to use it, and then the hot roommate walked in and caught him. But it made me think, I'm like, dang, like when I was younger, like I definitely did that.
Really? Wow, that's crazy. You own condoms?
When I was a kid, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Unless you're like autism over here stealing condoms from everywhere.
No, I just use them as water balloons. We don't have condoms here. I have a cream pie fetish. So, but hey, get on PrEP. Get on.
She has a strawberry shortcake fetish.
What the no? This nose cannot be afford to be broken anymore.
Oh, actually, something I wanted to talk about is I like TikTok now. So.
Oh, really?
Yes. Okay. So only because Shayan decided that she was going to stop posting on TikTok randomly and didn't tell me about this. So I started uploading on TikTok and I start seeing that, like a few of our clips make $1, $2, this and that. But I feel like with TikTok, if you can make a quality clip, it'll do well. I think the problem is that like, I don't know if the quality of ours was just slipping or what, but we weren't getting any views. It was shit. We kept getting banned on everything. And now that I see like $1 here, $2 there, I feel like it can be worth it. So, and I know Shayan's living for her TikTok lives.
I love it. I love TikTok live. I love going on it. I like it more just because sitting there and actually putting my camera up and like recording a video and talking into it feels a little crazy. Like I feel like I have like voices in my head. I work better when I work off of other people feeding me stuff. So I personally do. And TikTok, they monetize you pretty fast. They're pretty good as far as like money goes. And going on TikTok live, there are a lot of people that make a lot of money on TikTok live. And you just have to have a good personality.
Who
honestly.
makes more on TikTok Live, men or women?
Men. Yeah.
What do you think that
I
is?
feel like they do. Well, because there are a lot of, which I'm learning this, but my series that I like to do on my TikTok Live is I like to go live with rowdy trades. So I like to find just like hot guys and go live with them and talk to them, flirt with them, whatever. And it's fun.
Younger, older?
Younger. Well, actually some older, No, they're just a lot. The crowd of TikTok is pretty young. You know what I mean? Legally they can't be under 18. Okay, so you can't be under 18 to go live. But usually it's like the 19, 20, 21, 20. Yeah, that's like the typical age range of what's on. There's a random like 30-something-year-old, 40-something-year-old here and there. Yes. But yeah, it's fun. And they go on, they know exactly what they're doing. They're shirtless and they have a lot of guys who have fake profile pictures where they're pretending to be women, basically, and they're just sending money, basically. It's like DL guys with a profile photo of a girl, just sending money. It's like a pay pig.
Okay.
So they're like flexing their muscles and they're like, yeah, send me that, send me that.
Yeah.
And like, I didn't realize, like, cause I'm not really like a gift giver, but one time there was this like hot guy and I was like, ooh, let me send him something. And I sent him a gift and he like went crazy. And he was like, oh my God. He was like flexing in the camera, like, thank you, Shayan. Like, wow. And I was like, wait, why am I into that? That's hot. Like, he like, I don't know.
Because you're in your 30s now.
What? No. So yeah. So a lot of them do. I mean, a lot of the people who go on mine, what?
You would like make it like you care about your rat.
Oh, my bad. Oh my God. Well, he can breathe. He has holes. He has holes all over. Don't worry. But yeah, no. So it's pretty wild.
Okay.
But TikTok is fun.
All
They're
right.
just really fucking strict.
So it might be a new version of porn.
What?
No, I mean, I feel like TikTok might be the new version of like a new version of porn. Because like, we were talking about porn getting banned in Florida, and I know that there's now a ballot on porn getting banned across the United States. I doubt it'll go through. Don't know.
I hope not.
But I did read some crazy study though that younger people are not having as much sex as they used to, like at all, and it's kind of apparent. Like they say from the age 22 to 34. Like 30% of men haven't had sex in the last 4 to 8 months at all, not once, which is actually crazy. But it also kind of correlates with the fact that young people aren't getting married. You know what I mean? Like the idea of marriage is crazy. But I went on a deep dive on this.
Okay.
And it was also like the problem is that women are searching for one type of man, and there's not many of that type of man.
Okay.
So those men that they look for are just kind of plowing through fields on women, where like the other guys are kind of just being left in the dark. Like, it's kind of fucked. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
I definitely feel like in LA, like as a woman, you kind of like lose a little bit of your power. Like I feel like even like a few years ago, I felt like as a woman, you could hold a little bit of power because you could be like, oh, like I'm the prize. And nowadays, I just feel like everyone just wants to, like, especially in LA, it's like everyone wants to feel validated. Everyone wants to feel special. Everyone wants to be the main character. And they're all just like, please date me, fuck me. So you have these girls that literally look like models that are like begging the most average Joe dude, like, please fuck me. Like, because nobody in LA fucks anymore. Literally, you go to parties, you go to any party with anyone under, like, where it's just like a 22 to 25, whatever. They're on their phone, they're collabing, they're this, they're that. No one's fucking. Like,
well, I mean, that doesn't help when like, I feel like 80% of people are on antidepressants, and like, antidepressants, the first thing it is it kills your boner. That's it. You know what I mean? But it makes you feel good. So it's like, what do you do? Like, I actually was talking to someone, the cop guy, probably like 4 or 5, a year ago now, actually. And we never had sex, but the relationship was there. It was great. We had a lot of fun, but we never had sex. And then finally, I didn't know why. Like, finally, I was like, all right, we have to have sex. Like, this is something, we're doing this. I don't give a shit if I'm gonna hard R you, but like, it's gonna happen. And he just was like, I have something to tell you, but like, I'm on antidepressants. And I was like, fuck, man. Like, and I've heard this same shtick every time. But, he's just like, but I like the way they make me feel. Like, I feel like I don't feel suicidal. Like, yes, I can't get boners and it's very difficult. And when they happen, I have to take advantage of the moment. But like, I don't want to stop taking them. And it's like, it's kind of like, dang, like you're like, yeah, I want you to feel good about yourself. And like, not be depressed, but I also want some dick. So like, what do? You know?
I don't know. I mean, when I was
That's where I guess the invention of side is so new, but it's like it just came out of nowhere.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. In my early 20s, I was on Prozac for a little bit, just like a little bit for like a little push. Because especially in the beginning of my transition years, it was just too much, way too much trauma. So I got on a little bit, but I was still fine.
Yeah.
I was still like, woo, like going crazy. But I also like low key think I'm like a nymphomaniac.
You still come 3 times a day. That's insane.
Yeah, what? No, yeah, but I mean, you guys like start having sex more.
Well, I guess this goes on our next topic is what's more gay? Getting fucked or fucking?
What?
Like what's more gay? Like I feel like if you come out I personally feel like if you come out to your family or your friends and you're like, "Hey, I'm gay."
Okay.
One of the immediate questions is going to be like, wait a minute, are you the one fucking or getting fucked? And like, if you, you're going to put this bravado up like, yeah, for sure, I'm the one getting fucked. It's, oh, yo, my boy's the one on top. And it's like, if you're going to be like, yeah, I'm the one that like takes it, it's like, oh, so you're the woman. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I think
I can see both sides though, because it takes a lot to get fucked. It takes a lot of energy, a lot of work, a lot of breathing exercises, poppers.
But it feels good, and everyone should experience that.
No, I don't think so. I think should say tops and bottoms should be bottoms.
What the fuck?
There should not be verse.
Boring.
There's too many autisms out there.
What the fuck? No, that's boring. No, everyone should be a little verse.
No.
You should try it all.
No.
It's hot. It's sexy. I mean, okay. I mean, I think
no, because
general,
then like the bottom is gonna get fucking an STD from the top and then just spread it through his dick to everyone else. It's like a chain reaction.
Oh, well, that's why we need to go to the doctor. Get on DoxyPrep, get on PrEP, you know.
That
look at me
prevent herpes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no. Herpes is like the one thing that's not.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Oh, well, I mean, herpes usually you can look and you can tell.
It doesn't travel.
But okay, I don't know. To me, I just think listen, I'm not going to bottom shame anyone. I'm not going to gay shame anyone. But in general, if I look at a straight guy and let's say he's always hanging around gay dudes, I'm like, he's gay. Like, I'm sorry. There's a certain level of him that's gay. Wild. I'm sorry. The guys that work in WeHo, yeah, get your bread up. But me and my friends were always like, it's a little sus. Like, it's a little sus.
Damn.
I don't know. And the only reason why is because I'm saying it based off of experience. I know so many girls who think like, oh my God, I'm so safe. Like, my man works at a gay club and all his best friends are gay. I'm like, babe, you need to be careful because I've seen some shit and I've seen your man do some crazy shit in that Mickey's bathroom with this one.
Dang, she's gay shaming.
Oh my God. What was that?
It's not God.
It grabbed me.
So, Shayan, tell us about these surgeries.
My surgeries? Okay. Well, so I think I've officially decided that I am finally going to do my brow bone shave.
I thought you already had one.
No, I had my orbital shave.
Okay.
So there's a difference. So basically back in the day when I got FFS, like when the dinosaurs roamed, they didn't offer type 3 brow shave. They only offered like a type 1, which is just like a subtle bossing. So basically they shaved this and they kind of blended it up. Mm-hmm. But I still have a ridge because this is my sinus cavity. So at type 3, what they do is they take out the sinus cavity, they shave the inside of the sinus cavity down, and then they drill it back in, and it makes it flatter. So I do have a little bit of a brow bone. Some people are like, no, it's fierce. It's very model. It's very this. Some people are like, no, it would kind of complete your look. And that's why I was always like very weary of like, should I do it? Should I not?
How much does it cost?
Like it's going to be $13,000.
Okay. And why are you wanting to do this now? And
just
at such an advanced age?
Now that I see myself a lot on camera and I have a middle part and I'm over bangs for now. I notice it, and it's just a little like.
I don't think she noticed it. I think someone else noticed it.
Well, no, on live, I will say on my TikTok live, a lot of people are like, "Oh, are you?" And I've had people be like, "Are you ever going to finish it?" And I'm like,
a lot of people.
No.
There's 2 people.
What the fuck? No, yes. So sometimes I do. So we're gonna work. Barbie just needs to go back to Mattel. Okay, she needs to get her fucking brow bone shaved. She wants to get her boobs redone, and I want to get my ass done. So you know.
All right. right?
Yes, but I gotta also get out of like $85,000 of debt before.
Lord. So Miss Shayan,
Yes.
once a cheater, always a cheater.
Of course.
You think
for
so?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know. I think people
Really?
could change. I think circumstances can make people change.
Well, I mean, I technically
I think moving out of
cheated.
LA can make people change.
That's true.
Because like the grass is always greener in LA. But like if you find someone and you take them out to bump like Egypt, like who are they gonna cheat on you with? Like a goat? Like
Ooh, I don't know. Oh, that's tough. Well, I mean,
just
I
lock
guess
them in your basement.
technically I've cheated before. And like I just feel like, yeah, for that it was more so it was this
Cheater,
guy
cheater,
was
pussy eater.
trying to control me basically, and I don't like being controlled in that way. Like, yeah, I do have a little bit of a control kink in a certain way, yes, but in like an everyday life when you're like bringing me down, absolutely not. That's when like the venom comes out and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna slowly poison your life and I'm gonna start by cheating on you. Even though I should just be a mature person and walk away, but
Well, let us know in the comments what you guys think.
but
Once a
yeah,
cheater,
no,
always
no.
a
My
cheater.
dad fully cheated on my mom. Never went to therapy after therapy after therapy. Never got fixed. Nothing. Yeah, still
bastard.
cheating. Still cheating. Yeah.
Let's do our coming in hot segment real quick.
Yes.
So the questions we have right now are: if you could interview one person, who would it be, and what would you ask? I'll let you go first.
No, you go first.
If I could interview one person right now, you guys are gonna hate this, but it would probably be Donald Trump.
I mean, that makes sense. He's the
Just because like he's been doing some crazy interviews lately. So he did an interview yesterday with the president of South Africa. Did you see this?
No.
Yeah, this is even more pop culture, I guess. But he did an
Okay.
interview with the president of South Africa. And in South Africa right now, I don't know if you heard, but we're taking in a lot of South African refugees that are white.
Okay.
There's this like huge backlash against white people owning farms in South Africa.
Okay.
So much so that the actual government is calling for them to kill the white people. Like there's some crazy racism, but it's like
Oh damn.
opposite of racism, reverse racism. I don't know if that's a thing or not. But anyway, so today or yesterday, Trump brought the president in and rolled out a TV screen and replayed a video of him calling for the death of all white farmers in South Africa, which is pretty fucking crazy. I don't give a shit, Democrat, Republican, whatever. Bringing someone into the White House and then playing a video and is like, explain yourself is insane. Like, you know what I mean? Because I guarantee you that president probably came and was like, oh, I'm gonna meet Donald Trump. I'm the shit, da-da-da.
Yeah.
And Trump turned around and was just like, explain yourself. Why are you calling for the death of all of these people? And like the look on his face, he was like shaking. Like he didn't know what to do. Like, so I would love to interview
But that's
him.
also the same. Ooh, I almost said something crazy. Well, he needs to also look
with
at his
trans.
No, not with trans. But he was saying some crazy stuff about Palestine, which like regardless or not, those are still innocent people that died. And you're talking about like building a whole ass fucking like Las Vegas there on like land that children have died on is crazy to me.
I mean,
I just think it got like it goes, there's just
yeah, I don't know anything to talk about that.
yeah,
that's
that's
a different topic.
crazy though. That's crazy. But that makes sense. I mean, I would just ask him about like alien shit or like, are there aliens or like, what's the secret book that because every president gets like a secret book when they, and there's like a bunch of secrets in it. So that I would want.
I think Donald Trump had sex with trans girls, so I want to ask him.
For sure.
I want to ask him. That's what I'd ask him.
Oh yeah.
I'd ask
for
him all the
sure.
questions about for sure.
Oh, I would probably, I mean, probably like Marilyn Monroe.
Okay.
Does it have to be living or dead?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, probably Marilyn Monroe.
And what would you ask her?
I just love her. Like, I don't know. I would just sit and talk to her and I would just hang out with her and like, I don't know, get a drink. She loved ice cream sundaes. So I would just like eat an ice cream sundae and just chill with her.
Okay.
I love her.
Cute. All right.
She's the reason why I'm in Hollywood.
So the second question is, what is an unwritten rule when dating you?
Don't ever look at any other human besides me.
Here's another list of why Shayan is single.
No, just like don't check out another girl in front of me. I'm
But
sorry.
that's like human nature.
No, it's
human
rude.
nature.
I don't do it to if there was a really hot guy and he walked by and do you know how many
but don't you
times-
think it's more of a healthy relationship if you were to check it out and turn around and be like, oh, like she's cute. What do you think?
Absolutely not.
No?
No.
Oh
no.
man, maybe I'm a little more progressive on that.
No,
But
I
I think like if you can kind of agree on it, because then you can turn around and be like, no, I don't like her. Something, you know what I mean? I don't like this. I don't
no,
like that.
but then I'm gonna look like a hater.
No, if you can, it's called communication. It's literally because like if you think someone's gonna walk through blinders for the rest of their life
No,
for you, that's
I get
wild.
it. Listen, I know it's not realistic, and that's probably why I'll be single for the rest of my life. But I just think have respect. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, because if there was a hot guy, like, trust me, I love to look,
Mm-hmm.
and I look, and when I've been in relationships, I'll still peek. But like,
So you're saying just look, don't get
peek,
caught.
don't make it like, whoosh, like breaking your neck while like. Well, fuck me. You know what I mean? It's not like I spent all this time to get ready for you to look at some other bitch. That's not even. Oh, I almost said something crazy. But yeah, no, fuck that. Love me.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't know. What's your unwritten rule?
Actually, I don't really know.
Yeah.
When I wrote this question down, I didn't really think that I'd be answering it. Shit.
Really?
What would you think an unwritten rule for me would be? Matthias, what would an unwritten rule?
An unwritten rule?
I think for me, an unwritten rule while dating me would be don't do anything like romantic with someone outside of a relationship that you wouldn't typically do with me.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, if you haven't taken me to dinner, bitch, you better not take nobody else to dinner.
Right.
That's like,
Right.
for sure.
Because you're down for an open relationship, but like more so of like sexual, but not like don't do cute shit with that person.
Yeah.
Do cute shit with me.
For sure.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
If you come to me and you're like, oh yeah, I like fuck this boy, and then like he wants to go to like Mastro's or some shit, I'm like, all right, bitch.
Yeah, then you'd be like, oh hell no.
Oh, hell to the fucking
Yeah,
no.
I mean that's a good way to put it. I guess that's how an open relationship would last. I think. Yeah.
So I wanted to do a new fun little segment,
Okay.
but I don't know how well you can keep up.
Okay.
I want to do like a joke segment, so I want you to tell me like your best yo mama joke.
My best yo mama joke.
Yeah. Like mine was like, yo mama is so fat when she walks backwards she beeps. Like,
What? That's crazy.
I used to love yo mama jokes. Or like, do you have any kind of jokes that you could tell us?
No.
None.
Mm-mm.
I was like the king of yo mama jokes growing up.
Really?
Yeah, I would always be like, yo mama's so fat, her waistline is the equator.
What? No, whenever someone tells me like, oh, tell me a joke, I just say their name and then I'm like,
Wow,
that's like
so terrible. Well, it looks like our joke segment isn't gonna go well.
Hey, it's a good,
I have some bad jokes that we can't tell on here, but I do love like those podcasts where they do tell like really fucking.
I'm gonna,
edgy
you
shit,
know what?
what I mean?
You gave me homework. I'm gonna go research some
I
jokes.
can't believe you don't know any jokes.
No,
That's so
I
crazy.
literally, yeah, no.
Ugh.
Yeah. Like I've never been like a knee slapper kind of humor girl.
Well, there goes this shit.
As in, I like seasoned food.
There we go.
You know.
All right. So what about our pop culture segment? What do you have for us on the list?
Yes.
So, I mean, I'll bring us in on this. I said previously, I did watch the whole series, Overcompensating.
Yes.
I sat down, I binge watched that shit from start to finish yesterday.
Wow.
I liked it a lot. I don't really like
Really?
series a lot. I don't really
Yeah.
like campy shit too much. You know what I
Uh-huh.
mean? They did a good job of
Yeah.
not making it too like political
Okay.
and like it was good. It was
Yeah.
a well-rounded series.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's very relatable for me, I guess.
Okay.
Because I would definitely was overcompensating a lot when I was growing up.
Really?
So much. Like so much of that series. Like I actually got a little bit teary-eyed in one episode.
Oh, so it was
or one series.
relatable.
It was relatable. So I want you
Yeah.
to watch it and then let me know which.
Yeah.
which
I
one
love how
gotta take
I was
out.
the one who told him to watch it and I never watched it. He watched the whole series.
Literally.
Yeah.
Like, while I was editing clips, I literally sat there and watched the entire series. It was great. It was good.
It was
So I
good?
recommend it out there. You guys watch it. It's
Oh,
fun.
I love that. I love
cute.
that you're liking something. That's cute.
And then we have
Oh yeah, so food dye is getting banned.
yes.
What?
Okay, so this I want to talk, and I don't want it to be a political thing at all
Okay.
because there's so much fucking crazy political shit going
Okay,
on.
okay.
But if there is something that I think this current administration is doing right is how, and it's unexpected
Yeah.
because typically anything that has to do with FDA or food, it comes more from the left. You know what I mean? It's
Okay.
more progressive. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like progressive, let's eat healthy. You know what I mean? Let's do this. The fact that this guy RFK is his name, I think, is like, oh, let's ban red dye number 40 and yellow this and blue that. Like we should have done this a long fucking time ago.
Yeah.
So much so that In-N-Out is actually redoing their recipes for their food. They're removing red dye from their ketchup. They're removing it from their pink lemonade
Whoa.
because it is a petroleum-based product. It is literally made out of oil, which we should not eat. Like, you know what I mean? Period.
oil,
Like
yeah.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
So, you know, you can't argue it from either side, but I don't know. I think it's interesting.
Yeah.
That that's the conservative party that's doing something more on the progressive end.
Yeah, and they're
right.
they're still all fat. So I don't.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's fat. Let's be honest.
No, they are. I mean, I'm just saying, like, I don't look at Trump
I'm
like.
sorry, but RFK is ripped for like a 50-year-old.
Oh, is he?
58.
Well, I
How old
mean,
is he?
big.
Like 7 years old, and he's got like a six pack. Wild.
But yeah, Trump is a little chunky. Maybe
Oh,
they're doing it for him to like slim down.
Probably.
I mean,
his red
no...
dot. There's probably red dot number 40 in his spray tan.
Oh my god. Well, so does that mean Takis are gone, or they're just gonna have to reformulate?
I think it all has to reformulate. Like Skittles.
Okay. Because I'm down for the what is it, beef tallow not being, because I love French fries. French fries is my favorite food group. It's my favorite thing ever. I love a good French fry, but cooking it in oil, and I'm big on that whole like the seed oil thing and whatnot. Like if you can cook it in beef tallow, which would make it much more healthier and much better for your body, then why not? Why not do it? But I don't. Yeah, I don't understand the whole vegetable oil, like all that stuff. I do stay far away from those.
Yeah.
I mean, do I go to like McDonald's and all that? Yes, I do that too. But sometimes when I get in my head, I'm like, oh my God, what am I doing to my body?
Yeah, for sure.
It gets so scary.
Absolutely.
And I tried that. I did the carnivore MD diet for like, which is supposedly like what we're supposed to eat, because I'm obsessed with like cave stuff. Yeah, and I noticed a complete difference in myself. I looked so much better.
Okay.
I like was glowing.
Yeah.
I didn't smell. I didn't stink. I didn't nothing. Like I would just shower and like I was still like fine.
How often do you shower?
Every day, or probably twice a day.
Twice a day.
Yeah.
Okay. I asked ChatGPT on how often you should shower.
Really?
Why are you laughing over there? And it says it's your skin, depends on your skin type. But when I typed in all of my I typically have like drier skin.
Yes.
ChatGPT says that you should shower. You could shower once every 3 days.
Once every.
Yeah, because you have actually a barrier, like a skin barrier, that if you shower too much, it really progresses your aging process because it causes your skin to kind of come in. So the more you shed, your skin cells break down, blah, 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 and it's your skin barrier. I don't know.
Really?
Don't consult me. I'll put it up here on the screen.
33 and I shower like twice. Well, I have to. I have to get the makeup off. I have to do this.
That is true.
Or a lot of times, I do fall asleep in my makeup too. And I have gone
TikTok
like
Live.
5 days without showering. Like that. There's been a lot of stuff. But oh my God, this is the worst one, and this is again news to me. Poppers are getting banned.
Poppers there's on the bill to ban poppers. Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. It's all under the same RFK. He's kind of coming for it. I don't know. It's interesting. So we'll see how this goes. I don't know. Maybe he likes them too much.
What? Maybe he does.
I don't know.
That's so annoying. And listen, I love doing poppers. Okay, especially in a steam room. Oh my God, we should try that in your steam room before they get banned.
Yes.
Or should I say bananas?
Why? You can't say banana.
Well, no, now I've gotten so used to saying the word banana because of TikTok Live that like banned is like, to me, it's like, saying a bad word.
Okay.
Like it's a no-no word.
All right. Perfect. Shayan, I want you to go in a deep dive on DL men and exposing them. Right?
What? Okay.
Whether or not we should expose DL men.
No. Okay. This is a touchy.
I don't think we should ever do this. But
yeah,
Shayan,
you're a little pick me sometimes. You are a little bit for the trade. But I just think, okay, it depends. It really does depend, because I think a lot of times I think to myself, I have done all the work to love, accept myself. I have been, went through the ringer as a human being in my life, shamed in my life for being who I am and standing against all of that. And how is it that someone can live a double life? And like, I understand if someone is just like, okay, I'm just testing the waters, or I'm figuring it out, or hey, I really like you and the world has taught me to hate you. And I don't understand why I'm feeling this way. I'm open to like, getting them through that moment and that situation. But the moment you like are with me and then you want to turn around and you want to act like you don't know me and you don't fuck with me and you don't fuck with my friends, or you want to say some fucking backwards ass shit, I will gladly out you in front of everyone. How dare you make a fucking fool out of me, bitch, when you were Yeah, no, fuck that. That's
I don't
so
know if that
annoying.
pertains to being DL.
That is
Does it?
DL. Well, DL is just like down low. It's just like someone that treats it. But a lot of times, a lot of DL guys, they're the ones who are also the ones that are being the shadiest at times, you know? Or I also think, like, let's say if I were to just like sleep with someone and I were to go on a podcast and just talk about my personal life, like, I don't necessarily think there's anything wrong with that, because there are girls, porn star girls in general, that just go on and talk about their sexual experiences. There's nothing wrong with that. As long as they're like, I get it. There's like rules of like, if they're a public figure, it's one thing. If they're a private person, it's another. I don't know. That's just my personal thing of like when it comes to DL.
So why do you
guys.
think someone would need to be DL? Is it because they're worried about people judging him for being with a trans girl? Do you think it's because they're kind of going
Well, it's
through
not
it?
even just, it's even with like gay, whatever. I just think, well, because society has shamed people, you know what I mean? Like there is
What's
a
the difference
shame.
between being DL and discreet?
Well, discreet, I feel like is more of like
I ask this only because I school people on this all the time
Okay.
on Grindr.
well, discretion. Well, listen, if you want full discretion, you're gonna need some money, honey, okay? But then there's also like, I think just discreet of like, this is not going to go anywhere. This is just gonna be, you're gonna come over, we're gonna have sex, and then it's done, kind of thing. I think like,
See, I think that's what DL is though.
but DL, I feel like is someone that
'Cause I feel like
they kinda
discretion
have
is
to
someone
sell
who's
you a
out,
little bit of
but they
fantasy.
just don't want their business out there. They want to keep it discreet. They just
Okay.
like, that's where you're kind of come into like the political figures, stuff like that.
Okay.
Maybe that's how I viewed it. Because if
Yeah.
you're discreet, you're out, but you just don't want to just put your business out there.
Yeah.
Whereas like DL is more creepy. Like you're creeping on your wife. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Keep it on the down low.
I also just think
Ain't
like, well, I
nobody
don't
have to
I don't like
know.
to be kept a secret, but I also don't like to be made a fool out of. Like I will make a fool out of myself, but like when someone does to me, because so many times on TikTok live, like I'll go on live with these guys and they're like, oh yeah, like they'll be like shady and they'll be like, oh, like you're
That's a
deep.
dude.
Yeah, something.
Mm-hmm.
Instantly in my DMs, instantly on Snapchat, and I've had guys like be like,
Damn, I need to
flirting
get
with
on
me.
this TikTok
yeah,
live
it's
type of shit.
sickening.
What the
It's so
fuck?
fierce, but they're all a little. They like to act brand new, and I will call them out in front of all their followers. I'm like, oh, really? You want to act all funny and you want to make a fool out of me? Well, should I pull up our Snapchat? Should I pull up your DMs of you asking
Oh,
to
see,
for me?
you would love that new overcompensating shit too, because that exactly happened.
Really?
Oh, there's such a perfect scene where the guy comes out and he's like, "Oh, they came out of the bathroom together." He goes, "What are you guys doing in there?" Some gay shit. He goes, he looks him dead in the eye and he's like, "Oh, you didn't say that when I sucked your dick 5 minutes ago in there." And it was like,
Oh,
Damn.
yeah,
Very
that's
much-
so true.
very that.
I don't know. Yeah. I mean, listen, I will be a secret for the right price, but I just think at the end of the day, like, you know, I don't know.
Well, moving on. I don't even know where to start on this topic, but you put in the notes that it is okay for someone to sleep with their ex in the gay community.
No, okay. So, like, I feel like
Mm-hmm.
there is no, like, okay, how do I explain this? No. It's like in gay men, it's like acceptable
Culture?
gay men culture.
Okay.
I'm not trying to generalize, but I feel like it's more acceptable to sleep with someone's ex.
Okay.
Because I've gone to, and I'm saying this because I've gone to Christmas parties and it's like, that's my ex-husband who's now dating my ex-boyfriend who's now dating my like it's like, you
can
know what
see
I mean?
that.
Like you go to a Christmas party and like everyone in that room has either been with each other, been married to each other, or fucked each other. And it's like,
Interesting.
okay. Whereas like in girl world, it's like, no, like a girl's ex is like a no. You know what I mean? It's like it's a done. It's like even if they like talk to them for like however many months and it didn't work out, it's like no. But in gay men culture, I feel like it's like they don't give a fuck.
Maybe. 'Cause
They just, like-
there's like less of us. I don't
You
know.
think so?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a tough question.
I don't know.
I'm going to have to bring on a gay man to answer this one.
Yeah, I don't know. Because I think a lot of times Austin's right there. What the fuck? No, yeah. Oh my god, you smell a little stinky. Okay, no, I thought he peed. But no. But no, it's very interesting. I don't know. I just think it's very, because like if a woman were to like sleep with like their friend's ex, like that's like so taboo that's like, oh my God, burn her at the stake.
Okay.
But like, I feel like with gay men, that's just like, oh, that's just how we say hello. Like,
The gay
like,
handshake.
it's just like, yeah, like, it's like, whatever. Like, I don't care.
Okay.
I don't know. I was listening to Willem's book, and he was basically saying, like, in a way, he was just saying, like, yeah, it's okay. Like, there's consequences, but like, who cares? Like, everyone forgives and forgets.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't know.
I'm kind of the opposite. If
What do you
they've been
mean?
around the block, I don't want anything to do with it.
You don't want that.
Nothing at all.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Oh, it's a hard pass, hard no.
Yeah, and mine just it depends on the person they've been with. Like if I've been like, oh, you were at that person's house, hell no, because like I know what type of shit goes on in those houses.
Oh, I want to take it back real quick to one of our twins clips that we posted. I guess the question that people were saying, or I read a lot of the comments, so they're all over the place. Like, no, I can't believe that's real, blah, 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 blah. But a lot of people were just like, dang, I'm hot. If I had a twin, I would fuck myself.
Really?
If you had a twin, do you think you would fuck yourself?
No, I'd slap the shit out of her.
So that, okay, so here's a question along similar lines.
Yeah.
If you could suck your own dick, would you?
Like my own.
Mm-hmm.
It's.
And if you did, would it be gay?
What?
Yep.
I mean, as a child,
We should ask a straight guy next
no,
time.
as a kid, yes. Did I try to? Absolutely. Did I like?
Everyone tries.
Did I
right?
like go against the wall and push all the way back? Absolutely. And that was another moment where I realized, wow, I have a abnormally small dick. Girl, like there was no way I was gonna get there.
You have to remove all your ribs.
Literally. No, I have to just get like crunched in a fucking crash dummy course. Like, yeah, no, there's no way.
So if a guy can suck their own dick, would that make them gay?
I've seen videos of guys doing that. I don't
Is
find
that
it
gay?
hot. I don't. It doesn't turn me on. Does that turn you on?
I don't think so either.
Yeah.
That's not the question.
Is eating your own cum gay?
Ooh, maybe it's curious.
Really?
I want you guys to tell us. What do you think? Is it gay if you could suck your own dick? Is it gay if you can eat your own cum?
Some guys are into that. Some guys are into like coming on your face and then making out after. And some guys are
snowballing.
like, absolutely not, get away from me. Because I've tried. I'll test them.
Yeah.
I'll be like, you want it?
Shayan wants it.
I'm like, I want to do this hot.
So I discovered something recently. You know, we always ask people about what their love language is, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
And I firmly believe that the whole idea of love language is like an old concept because they need to add a new one. And I think that new one is text message. I think that my love language is texting and your response times because yes, if you take forever to fucking respond to my text, it like drives me crazy.
Really?
Like, I don't know. I think that like my love language is like text or communication as a whole. Is communication even a love language? That should be a love language. I think good communication should be like the best love language. Like, show me that you love me by being a good communicator.
I feel like that's a very Libra thing because I will say, like, when I've dated a Scorpio, like Austin, 3 days, like, to text me back. And Austin takes, like, 3 days to text me back.
Oh, Austin responds immediately when I text.
Oh, well. Wow. But with you, instant. With when I've dated Libras, instant. Like it's like I'm not even done finishing, and it's like boom, they're ready.
I think that should be a love. My
They're
love language
ready.
is texting or communication, but I'll say texting.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I will say it's hot. Like I appreciate it when I see that in someone.
Well, I actually asked ChatGPT what it means if someone is a poor texter. Okay. So we're gonna read what ChatGPT said. So. Number one, either they're distracted or too busy for you. Okay. Number two, they're not emotionally invested. So sometimes delayed or disinterested replies can be a subtle way of showing low interest without directly saying it.
Whoa.
Number three is they have different communication preferences, which some people prefer in person, which bullshit. Number four was they might struggle with social interactions, aka having anxiety, ADHD, or depression.
Whoa.
I was like, what the fuck? Or number five, they're inconsiderate or self-focused.
Whoa.
Which I think everyone is number five.
What the fuck?
If you don't respond fast enough, you're a number 5.
Oh, really?
I'm like, you're just a selfish, inconsiderate.
You want to know something really crazy about ChatGPT?
What?
Is so one of my friends was talking someone off of an actual ledge, like an actual ledge, and she ChatGPT'd how to talk someone off of a ledge, and it worked.
Yeah.
You know? So
we have a
guys-
friend that literally asked ChatGPT to self-diagnose themselves after like
Really?
4 years of asking it questions, and it was like, I want you to give me a diagnosis of what it was, and like it actually mentioned the last thing you talked about.
Really?
At the very end. I was like, oh shit.
Well, and that's crazy. And also like, but it's also going to put like what? There's no such thing as like paralegals won't be a thing anymore because ChatGPT will just be able to read through contracts and all that stuff. It's crazy.
Do you believe in eye for an eye?
Eye for an eye. What does eye for an eye mean?
That means like if you fucked me over, I'm gonna fuck you over. Instead of like letting it go, it's it's an eye for an eye. So like if you steal from me, I'm stealing from you.
No, that's wrong.
Yeah.
Like, I don't believe in that.
I don't think I do either, but I don't know because there's certain. I guess it depends on the degree.
Yeah.
Like if someone like really slights me, it's either I'm gonna get over it and just like completely block you, or if I do want to keep you in my life, I'm like, okay, here's me teaching you a lesson again. I'm gonna have to teach you another lesson. You know what I mean?
Damn. No. I because stooping down to their level, I feel like only makes you look like the bad person too. You know, I feel like a lot of times it's like I'd rather be able to just like walk away from a situation and just be like, they really fucked me over versus like, you know, doing something crazy. But eye for an eye, I'm trying to think if I guess when I cheated on the guy, yeah, he like pissed me off and I was like, I'm gonna cheat on you. And that was kind of fucked up. I should have just walked away from that situation, but amen.
Well, is there anything else you'd like to add to this? Well, Shayan. Oh Lord. I would say now's your favorite part of the episode, but we're not doing a game this time.
What are we gonna do?
I don't know. We gotta figure it out. But
are we gonna figure it out or finger it out?
We're gonna finger it out.
Wow! Yay!
All right.
Say bye. Well, no, not bye. See you. Whatever we're gonna do.
Yeah, I don't know how to
we're
transition
gonna make
that.
out. You don't know how to transition? I could teach you. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the game show. The game that we are playing is going to be The Price is Right, Shayan edition. And we have a special guest, Athena's best friend.
Oh.
Yay!
So I'm just.
I thought it was the assistant. Actually, remember that? I really did think he was the assistant for a while.
What the fuck?
I would call
No,
you the
this is
assistant.
Austin, aka my ex-boyfriend that I walked in cheating on me with a man. Yeah, so ladies,
With
gentlemen.
That's not true though. That's not your type. You don't like beards. It gives you PTSD.
What the fuck with my uncle? And you two are basically going to guess the price of certain items that I've selected that are on my person. And I have the receipts here too. So you guys have 10 seconds.
What does the winner get?
Oh, well, sorry, I'm new here. The winner gets a date with me.
You win.
Throwing it.
What the fuck? Okay, round one. My hair. What is the price of my wig? And you have 10 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, bro.
I know you guys are surprised because you think that this is my real hair, but it's
Sharpie's not working.
This is actually a wig. It's not working.
This one's a little dry too.
Fuck.
Dry like my pussy. All right, stop. Alrighty, boys and theys and gays.
Do you want to go first?
Show us
All right. I said 200.
200.
I said $35 because I know it's from Amazon.
Oh my
Excuse
god.
me.
That's
Okay.
wild.
No. Okay. The West Kiss Skin Melt HD Lace Wigs Body Wave 13x6 Lace Front Wig Real Human Transparent Wig 300 density and 26 inches is retails for $465.78.
Wow.
I'm on the right track.
465.
Before taxes. California taxes. So Anthony gets that point. 1 point for Anthony.
Yay.
Round number 2. The pleaser classique in a size 7. How much do you think this is worth? 10 seconds on the clock. And I'm not talking about Austin in a wig.
I don't
Get it?
even
'Cause
know.
you're a
I'm thrown off.
I have no idea how much the shoes cost.
And stop. Ladies, $45.99, $50. The Pleaser Classique 01 retails for $49.95 before tax.
Wow.
Wow.
You have a pair, don't you?
Y'all got close.
I do actually. I do
knew it.
have like
He does have
6-inch
a pair.
pleasers.
I knew it.
I low-key feel like they're the same size.
But why were you
as
so
mine.
close? That's really weird.
Uh-huh. I could see the
I feel like you
reflection
have a
in
few
your
in your
glassy eyes.
closet.
Yeah, there's this whole discourse on Reddit that Austin's trans.
And it's just Kyler.
That's funny.
Okay, let's see. Okay, wait, let me get my
Bitch, what the fuck?
What?
Why are you like?
I hate the new iPhone photo album.
Yeah, it's horrible.
I hate it. Anthony gets that point.
Yay.
Please win, Austin.
Thank God.
Object number 3, my lip gloss. How much do you think this is?
What is it?
It is the Maybelline Amber lip gloss. 10 seconds on the clock and go. I really want cheese fries. Dee 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 doo.
I almost said free because I feel like you got
$8.99,
it sent or you took it from Athena.
No, the Maybelline Amber lip gloss retails for $6.98 before taxes. So Austin gets that one.
I look like a little
Baby.
tally in that corner.
Object number 4. Things are getting a little steamy here. My breast augmentation. How much have I spent in total on my breasts? And keep in mind, I've had not 1, but I've had 2 breast augmentations. And I need to get a 3rd one. So please subscribe, comment, and send us money, please. 10 seconds on the clock. And
Ooh.
go. Alrighty, boys. Show us your answers. 25K, 22,495. Okay, so the first breast augmentation that I got retailed for $8,300.
Mm-hmm.
The second breast augmentation I got retailed for $15,550. I don't know math, so let me type
That's like
it out.
28K.
28K? Oh, you know
8
math?
plus 15. Oh, 23.
Oh,
Oh, hell no.
oh shit. Austin got that point, baby.
Oh shit.
Wow. It is a tie.
Wait, how much?
Wait, is it a tie so far?
Give me the first one. 8,000 what? I'm trying not to be close.
What the fuck?
What was the first one?
Austin doesn't want to fuck me. 8,300 again. Plus 15,550.
2380
Yeah, you
or
want
2380.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I said 25. Yeah.
Oh my
I don't know. It's really close. I'm trying to do the math in my head.
No,
I'm
you did
slow.
it. Yeah. We'll give you that point. Wait, so who won? Austin.
I think technically you because you did 25 and that's
2380
1200 and I did
2500.
22.4
Uh-huh.
which is 1400. So I think technically you're closer, but if you want to do a tiebreaker, sure.
We'll do a tiebreaker.
Mhm.
All right. And this is. Ooh, I got a good one. Ooh.
That's you weak. What is it?
Woo! Okay. And for how do I say it? The tiebreaker?
Sure.
Yeah.
This is the tiebreaker, the final object on my body. My vagina. How much does it cost?
Oh, girl, please.
10 seconds. Who's gonna win? Stop! Reveal yourselves, boys.
You first.
What?
I did $0 and put free pussy as a bitch.
Mine is an actual representation.
No, that's a
Is it
little
to
too
scale?
big.
It's a
And
scale.
hey, it's less scary too. I don't know. Eeny, meeny, miny. Austin, you won!
Yay.
Woo!
Well, that's all, folks.
If you want to watch more fucked up shit,
Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, or we're gonna come beat your ass.
oh,
Fix your hair. Bye.
bye. And don't hit Austin up. If you do, I'm going to beat your ass.